Alright, hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I firstly want to stipulate that this video is not only for our team, it is actually for everybody inside of JustBeenPaid, because the 2 points that I'm going to cover now and going to share is something that will benefit everybody, and the more people understand this and the more people, if you see this and your team doesn't know about it, then start implementing this, guys, because everybody inside of JustBeenPaid will benefit from this. And about this or because of this understanding and doing things this way. So firstly, what I want to cover is that everybody needs to understand that inside of JustBeenPaid you actually have two separate businesses, two separate entities. Although the one helps the other one, there are still something that works independently of the other one. So we've got the JSS account, alright, and you've got the JSS Tripler account. So basically you've got a JSS Matrix business and you've got the JSS Tripler side business where you earn your 2 percentages. Alright, so you've got two accounts. Now when you bring in funds from outside, from your payment processor, it will hit your JSS account. That's where it'll go into. So this is the balance that will increase. So let's use a figure of, let's say, $500, and you bring $500 from your payment processor and you bring it into JustBeenPaid. This $5.20 will go up, obviously. All right, it'll be a $500 figure then. From there you move the funds to your Tripler account, and that's how you buy your triplers. But now I want to suggest something to you. Any business, there's something that any business cannot do without, and that is cash flow. All right, if you don't have cash flow, you cannot run your business. You will get to a point in the future where your business will stand still. Alright? And what do I mean by that is, let me take you over to this pad and show you what is happening inside of JustBeenPaid. Alright, so I've got these black lines here that's separating the Tripler side from the Matrix side, and in the Tripler side on this side you can see that there's this red line which is the 75-day deadline. So what's the 75-day deadline? It's where your triplers start. Let me just get this out of the way. Alright, get another color here. We all know that we have got triplers that are running. Alright, so I'm going to make 4 dots here and say that's tripler number 1, tripler number 2, 3, and 4. I'm just going to use an example of 4 triplers. Alright, let me just get a smaller dot here. And let me make a number here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 4 triplers here, and they are all running towards this red 75-day deadline. Alright, when they reach this 75-day deadline, so they start here on day 1. Alright, they start here and they all run this way. When they hit this red line, their time has passed. So that's where they will stop paying you the 2% interest per position. So we know that we are earning 20 cents per position. Alright, so we are earning 20 cents here, 20 cents there. Oh, sorry. Just excuse that. 20 cents there. Alright, so we are actually earning 80 cents per day with these 4 positions. Now when they hit this deadline, that 80 cents is going to disappear, guys. So that means that the cash flow that you received out of this for this 75-day period is now gone. Alright, do you see what I'm getting at? Alright, now another thing that we need to understand is that every 4th position, every 4th tripler will actually pass through. Let me just get another color here. Will pass through. Alright, it will pass through this deadline and go over into the JustBeenPaid side, or the JSS Matrix side, which will give you 1 JSS position, which is then equal to a dollar value of 60. Alright, so it's worth $60 to you, but you won't receive that. That matrix needs to cycle. Alright, and here is where the problem comes in. So basically what is happening, your cash flow on this side is disappearing. Alright, your cash flow here on the tripler side is disappearing, and the funds that you do actually get, alright, on this side, on the matrix side, is stuck inside a matrix until that matrix cycles. Right? So the goal is to get those matrices to cycle as fast as possible. But how will you do it if there is a rule inside of JustBeenPaid which states that people whose matrices has got placements, who bought placements and premiums and upgraded them to premiums, will get priority above everybody else. It means that those matrices, if JustBeenPaid looks at all the matrices inside of their whole JSS business, right? If they look at all the matrices there, they will look at the matrices which contain placements and premiums and give them priority to cycle first. So it means that your JSS matrix position here can take, literally, can take ages to cycle. So if you don't want to wait months for your position to cycle, then here is what you need to do. So let me quickly just jump over to the back office members area here. Here you can see, let me just go up. Obviously you can see that I've blocked out or faded out the email addresses, alright, so just so that nobody feels that their personal information is given out. Alright, so here you can see there's my name, alright, Lawrence, and this is my matrix. Alright, on the left hand side here it says U, the U position, so that's me. And then if I go down, this is my matrix, but inside of my matrix, in the level 1, alright, there's 2 levels inside a matrix, a level 1 and a level 2, and in my first level I only have 2 positions, a number 1 and a number 2 spot. Those are the 2 positions that I want to buy placements for and get premiums. Why? Because then it gives me the opportunity where JustBeenPaid will look at my matrix first in priority to somebody who does not have placements and premiums inside of their matrix. So they will allow my matrix to fill first. Alright? So here you can see there's a Nyla Johnson and Ramji Nanasta, I think that's the way you say it. Alright, but that is 2 individuals that has been filled by the company into my number 1 and number 2 spot, and the reason it's happened fast, alright, is because I've bought the placement and I've upgraded those 2 positions to placements, to premium, sorry. Alright, so if I scroll on, here's a matrix that has happened to. Here you can see is another matrix. There's a Ron E and a Ari Jamir also that has been filled by the company in that matrix. Here you can see I've bought the placements once again and upgraded them to premium, and because of that the company has filled them with Pfizer, alright, and Kochli Lamba Naidu, alright, if that is the way you say it. But anyway, here you can clearly see, guys, that this is the reason why you want to spend those $20 to get things moving fast, alright. But the problem you will have, if you don't have cash flow, you will not be able to spend those $20 because you won't have $20 to spend. And why do people not have a cash flow? Because they come into JustBeenPaid. Let me just get another color here. They come into JustBeenPaid. Let me remove all of this quickly. Let's just clear it all quickly like that. Alright. We get these lines up for us once again. I'm just going to somewhere use this color. Alright, so on the left hand side, obviously on the left hand side here we've got the we've got the triplers. I've got the wrong tool here now. Alright, we've got the triplers here, and on this side we have the JSS matrices. Alright. So now you come into JustBeenPaid, and let's say you fund your account here at the top with $500. Alright, that is the amount that you decided to start your JustBeenPaid business. Now most people go and take that whole $500 and they invest it all into the tripler side. But here's the problem. Now you have these positions running here, alright, and they're all running towards that 75 day deadline, which is here. But now when a restart takes place, they will take some of these positions and move it to this deadline immediately. So that drops your cash flow immediately, and your matrices, the positions that do actually go through and they give you these matrices for, you will have multiple matrices here, alright, but you won't have $20 because your cash flow here that you received is gone. Alright? You don't have $20. So to solve that whole problem, guys, this is what you need to do. Let me just clear that out again. This is what we need to do. Let me get another tool here. Let's get a nice big one. Alright, let's get it this way. So we have got this here, we've got our business, we've got our triplers on this side, and we've got the JSS on this side. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to take that $500 and divide it by 3 so that we can get a third out of it. Alright, so if we take a calculator quickly, and let me just get it out here so you can see it. So let's say we bring in $500 as our initial starting up fee. We want to divide that by 3. Alright, so that is $166. Alright, 166 is obviously a third of that actual $500 amount. So if we take $500 and we subtract 166 from it, it gives us 334. So if you come into JustBeenPaid, let me get that. Let's say you come into JustBeenPaid and you fund your JSS account with $500. This is what you need to do. You need to take 2/3, alright? 2/3 there to that side and leave 1/3 on this side in your JSS account. So with those 2/3, that, what did we say that was? 334. So on this side we need to take $334 and buy triplers with that. Alright, that is what we want to do. We want to buy triplers with that. And the $166, we want to leave it on this side, so that when those positions start expiring here and they enter through and go into your JSS site, that you have funds here, you have cash flow available to start using for those $20. Alright? And when a restart happens, you will have $166 available as cash flow, where you can go and spend it on getting those matrices cycled, where you can spend those $5, $10, $15 and $20 to get those matrices cycled, which will grow this total account value of yours much faster than having positions here that is stuck for months and is not cycling. Do you understand the picture, guys? That is what you need to do. So I hope you pay attention to this. So I hope you take funds and take 1/3 of the funds that you've got available and leave it inside your JSS account, so that you have a cash flow available in order for you to pay those $20 or buy those $20 positions, so that your matrices can cycle faster. Alright, and that you've got cash flow, that when a restarts happen, that you can do the same thing, and at the same time you can actually take off that $166, buy some $20 positions here to get some of those matrices up, and reinvest back of those funds into your tripler side, so that you can get the cash flow that you've just lost because of the restart, that you can get that up again. Alright, and that you can get up to that dollar level, whatever it was, that you can earn that on a daily level as fast as possible once again. This is a solution, guys. This is what people need to do, and I see tons of people not doing it, and that is why they've got matrices that are lying there for months and months and not cycling, because they don't have the funds to get those matrices cycled, and they don't understand that everybody needs to buy their number 1 and 2 positions inside of their own matrices. The more number 1 and 2 positions you buy inside of your own matrices, the faster you are going to make a ton of money inside of JustBeenPaid. It's just how simple it is. So do realize it, take my advice and start implementing it, and you will see the results, guys. Cheers. I'll see you in the next videos.